Go with honor, friend.
You there. You look like you have some wits about you. We could use some more able bodies in Icecrown. You may have heard rumors of our failure in assaulting the glacier from the ground, but let me set those concerns to rest. We're now mounting our assault from one of the most advanced pieces of engineering known to Ezrath, the Skybreaker. The Horde don't stand a chance, and neither does Arthas. Speak to me when you're ready to depart.
Be careful. Light be with you. Light bless you. What can I do for you?
Welcome to the Skybreaker. From here we are laying our groundwork for the assault on Arthas. There's a lot of work to be, but before we can, into the real meat of it, we want to make sure that the Argent Crusade is adequately reinforced, to need their help later. If you have not already, speak to Absalom the Pious on the main deck.
Or the Alliance.
We cannot defeat the Lich King on our own. Legendary sabers ups, divided we shall all fall. I implore you to answer the call. The Argent Crusade accepts all who would volunteer to aid in the war effort. High Lord Tyrion Fordring himself awaits you at the Argent Vanguard. Get upon your mount and fly to the southeastern reaches of Icecrown. It is there that you will find Lord Fordring and the soldiers of the Argent Crusade. Go now, traveler, for Judgment Day comes.
Watch, get her back. Only by working together can we succeed.
My faithful knights have served me well. It seems that their recruitment efforts have yielded a hero.
Each of us has a role to play.
Long has been the path to our salvation, young traveler. We have fought across continents, worlds even, to reach this point. Now we face our greatest challenge, the destruction of the Lich King and his scourge. Alas, we fight this battle divided. The Horde and Alliance are in the throes of war and will lend us no support. We must remain unyielding in our cause. For what choice have we to do otherwise? Do you join the cause? Lend us your strength. Traveler, my commander, Entari, awaits you at his post.
Find the strength within you. Well met.
Where both the Alliance and the Horde failed, the Argent Crusade succeeded. The success, however, was short-lived. Our breach into Icecrown was quickly, and with force, rebuffed. The Lich King's retaliatory strike was immediate and brutal. Now we are on the defensive.
Go with honor, friend.
We had the elements of surprise on our side. We blew a hole in the side of the mountain and charged into Scourgeholm. Scourge opposition was fierce, and it wasn't long until we were overwhelmed. We fell back to the valley and began raining artillery down on the Scourge that followed. This held them back for a while until those monsters began using Crusaders as living shields. We had to stop shelling for fear of killing our own soldiers. Free our Crusaders trapped on the field outside the base. Adventurer.
Be careful. You need something?
The number of injured soldiers rises with each passing day. They are being stricken by some type of toxin that we have never before seen. Whatever it is that these Nerubians hold within their venom glands is lethal and incurable. So far, we've only been able to slow down the poison flowing through the victim's body. We must devise a cure, venture northwest to the valley, outside of the Vanguard, and slay the Forgotten Depths Nerubians, recover their venom glands, and bring them to me.
Have a good one. What's on your mind?
We can't keep this pace up. Once the breach was blown, the floodgates opened up. The Scourge have been pouring through. Ever since, with no end in sight. We need every able-bodied man and woman to help keep the tide of evil at bay. Get out there and do your share, friend. Kill as many of those monsters as ye can.
Be good.
I am out of range. Too far away. I must get closer. Too far away. I'm out of range. I need to target something first. I must get closer. Too far away. I must get closer. I am out of range. Too far away. I do not have a target. I must get closer. I am out of range. I must get closer. I require a target.
What can I do for you?
How many of them could there possibly be? We've killed enough to fill 10 graveyards. And still they come. The situation looks grim, friend.
See you soon.
King's honor, friend.
There are still many Argent Crusade soldiers out on that field and in Scourgeholm, hero. While your help is appreciated, there is still much left to be done.
Light bless you.
Good day to you.
Have you recovered the venom glands, Wanderer?
See you around.
Thank you, hero. I will begin the tests on these samples immediately. It is my hope that a cure will be found soon.
Safe travels.
Greetings.
Across the Valley of Echoes, west of here, and through the breach, is the first Scourge encampment in Icecrown, known as Scourgeholm. We fought a good fight at Scourgeholm and killed many Scourge, but in the end we were forced to retreat. Many soldiers were left behind, their fate unknown. If there are survivors, we must attempt to rescue. Directly down this southeastern path is Penumbrius, ally of the Bronze Dragonflight and caretaker of the Proto-Brood. Seek him out and ask for his assistance.
For the Alliance.
Penumbrius nods. Not!
My kin will help. Together we will battle the Lich King and his undead legions. We will do all that we can to assist you, traveler. The Proto-Brood have volunteered to fly you across the breach and into Scourgeholm. Rescue any captured Argent Crusaders that you find. Return them immediately to the Vanguard Infirmary, located at the center of this base. Choose one of the Argent Sky Talons in the pen behind me and go. Scourgeholm is located northwest, across the Valley of Echoes through the Great Breach.
Too far away.
Kronakai Christor. Open your heart to the light.
We shall triumph!
Arthas, he strikes recklessly, without care or caution. We have caught him off guard.
High Lord Tyrion Fordring pauses, lost in thought for a moment.
We will bolster our defenses and weather the storm. How good are you with a cannon, hero?
The end of the scourge draws near.
The chill of death stirs in the west, threatening to freeze our hearts and souls to this wasteland, and bind us to its dark master. We will stand, and we will fight. The preparations have begun. Report to Siegmaster Fezzik at the front gate for your assignment.
Courage is our greatest weapon.
Time is money, friend.
We must be quick or face being overtaken by the Scourge. There's really no time for instructions, hero. You're just going to have to jump in and hope for the best.
Keep it real.
I've triggered the base's defenses, adventurer. Atop each of the Vanguard's 4 towers is a retractable Argent Crusade cannon, blessed by Father Gustav himself. You'll need to fly up to one of those towers and man it, cannon. Use it to destroy the Scourge onslaught that the Lich King has deployed. Just one warning. The Scourge will undoubtedly send their frost worms to lay siege to the towers. Shoot them out of the sky. If they destroy the walls and towers of this base, we're done for.
Have a good one.
Mana is needed.
What's up?
You handled the cannon like a goblin gunner, friend. You saved the Vanguard and the Argent Crusade, all the while backing the High Lord himself up on the field of battle. Amazing!
Be good.
Put your faith in the light, and all is
The
possible.
Vanguard is secure, ally. We have reclaimed the Valley of Echoes and taken down the web walls blocking entry to the breach. Now is the time to strike at Scourgeholm and establish our presence inside Icecrown. The battlefront moves on. I have asked the Ebon Watcher for his assistance with our assault upon Scourgeholm. His intimate knowledge of the Scourge will be invaluable in our effort. Go now and report to him at the tent outside of the breach, northwest of here.
Do not lose faith.
For us, there is no peace.
My knowledge of
rest.
Scourge tactics is without equal.
The Ebon Watcher peers at you.
Before the battle for Light's Hope Chapel, my knights and I served under the Lich King, his icy grasp controlling our every action. The light of dawn changed everything.
The Knights of the Ebon Blade will not falter. We must forge our own destiny.
The Scourge have sent their armies at the Argent Crusade and have been repelled. What they do now is called a slash and burn. All prisoners that they hold at Scourgeholm will be executed and raised as servants of the Lich King. Undoubtedly, the Argent Crusade will request that you give their soldiers a proper farewell. I'll ask no such thing of you. To succeed, we must kill Scourge indiscriminately. Venture to Scourgeholm, northwest through the breach, and lay waste to all that stand in your way.
We are eternal. We are unyielding.
A Scourger Stone is an item given to all Scourge upon birth or creation. It provides certain benefits to the holder, but more importantly, it allows Scourge leaders into the location and movement of all of their units. With enough Scourger Stones, I might be able to track the movement of other Scourge units across Icecrown. As you slaughter Scourge in Scourgeholm, gather all of the Scourger Stones that you find. Return to me when your bags are full.
We will see through to the bitter end.
You may look at Scourgeholm now and see a rancid pit of decay, but one day it will be a place of glory and honor. High Lord Fordring has deemed it justice keep. Alas, even an impregnable fortress like Icecrown Citadel began with but a single stone, so begins our search for the stone to start a revolution. Travel to Crystal Song, south of here, and seek out the Unbound Thicket in the east. Once there, gather crystalline heartwood from the thicket floor and elven masonry from the ruins of Chandra.
Southeast of here, at the eastern reaches of Crystal Song Forest, is an area known as the Unbound Thicket. Within that thicket creeps all manner of life. One thing all of the affected creatures of the thicket share in common is their affinity for magical energy. Each of them holds pure crystallized energy, enough to kill us all should it ever destabilize. Travel to the Unbound Thicket and kill its denizens for crystallized energy. We need fuel, and they need to die. We call that a win-win.
I am out of range. I need to target something first. I must get closer. I require a target. I am out of range. I require a target. Have a target. Target something first. Too far away. I must get closer.
Are you lost? Heartwood by nature is resistant to disease, rot, and plague. This hardwood, however, goes so far as to repel such thing. The masonry, affected by the fallout of the unbound thicket, will work in much the same way. Soon, we will break ground.
Did you get the crystallized energy? Ah, this is perfect. The bomber should be up and running in no time.
I am out of range. I require a target.
How are you?
Not all of our soldiers made it out of Scourgeholm. Many were slain and turned into twisted reflections of their former selves. Such is the way of the Scourge. For those damned souls, there is no eternal peace. We must provide their souls rest. Travel through the breach into Scourgeholm and slay the skeletal reanimated crusaders. Sprinkle this holy water on their bones so that their spirits may be freed.
See you later.
I must get closer. I need to target something first. That item is still recharging. Keep water ready. Lock the target. It is not ready yet. I am out of range. I must get closer. I cannot use that item yet. I am out of range. Target.
Hello.
The path of the righteous crusader is one beset by inequity and evil. To cut through the middle is the only salvation. You have done that on this day and much more.
See you around.
We are driven by a single purpose. Retribution.
You have done well, hero. Keeping their numbers down will give the Argent Crusade the time that they need to set a foundation.
A shadow of hope reigns.
Scourge's stones will help us find our enemy.
We are eternal.
Now let me see if there's something that I can do with these stones to give us a little bit of insight.
A shadow of hope reigns.
You must defeat the Lords of Scourgeholm if this place is to be free of the Scourge's grasp. Sauronax, the Flesh-render lords over the temple, on the first tier of Scourgeholm. Nearby Sauronax you'll find High Priest Yathamon preaching at the Spirit Tower, on the second tier. Under King Talanox holds court at the Pit of Fiends, up the High Road. These are formidable opponents, and must be approached with caution. Use this warhorn should you require aid. The Death Knights of Vakirus will come.
The Knights of the Ebon Blade will not falter.
need to target something first.
We know much about
A hard-fought
sacrifice.
victory, hero. The lieutenants will be replaced, but at least for today, the air about Scourgeholm stands still.
We will see it through to the bitter end.
Hey there.
Silas and Fitzpatrick have signed off on the materials and fuel needed to begin construction of Justice Keep. Thanks to you and the Ebon Blade, the Scourge presence within Scourgeholm has been decimated, and their lieutenants have been defeated. I have chosen the site at which we will break ground, but first you must deliver my report to High Lord Tyrion Fordring. We will begin our march into Icecrown on his command.
See you later.
The time of the Argent Crusade
Stand easy,
is
traveler.
now.
What have you to report?
The end of the Scourge draws near.
Your assistance has been integral in securing the front. The first true victory of this war is close at hand, which is why our next step is the most crucial. Rest assured, hero, the Scourge will not give up without a fight. Your most difficult challenge awaits.
Find the strength within you.
High Lord Fordring holds a banner of the Argent Crusade.
This banner is like no other, adventurer. It carries with it a powerful blessing, able to sanctify large tracts of blighted land. You must take it northwest, through the breach, to an area the Scourge have mockingly named Crusader's Pinnacle. Plant the banner atop the skulls of our fallen brethren at Crusader's Pinnacle, and defend it against attack. Once the land is sanctified, return to Father Gustav. Go now, adventurer. Hold no fear in your heart.
Do not lose faith.
Leave no survivors. Before my terrible creations.
I am out of range. I must get closer. Too far away. I am out of range. I must get closer. I do not have a target. acquire a target. Too far away.
Well met.
I am out of range.
Feast, my children.
I need to
Feast
target
upon
something
the
first.
flesh of the living.
Too far away. I must get closer. I am out of range. Too far away. I must get closer. I am out of range.
No.
I must get closer. Too far away. I must get closer. I am out of range. Too far away. I am out of range.
Lay down your arms and surrender your souls.
Too far away. I must get closer. I am out of range.
What can I do for you?
Blessed light, we have taken the pinnacle. Finally, construction of justice, keep can begin. High Lord Fordring and the knights are already en route to our new base. You must meet them there, hero.
Safe travels.
Stand proud in knowing that it was you who helped establish the Argent Crusade inside the walls of Icecrown. Adventurer, the Crusader's pinnacle now stands in direct defiance of the Lich King and his twisted minions. High Lord Fordring and the Crusaders who survived await your arrival at Crusader's pinnacle. Travel once more through the breach and seek out the High Lord.
Have a good one.
Only by working together can we succeed. Each of us has a role to play.
A long and arduous journey awaits us as we make our way to the gates of Icecrown Citadel. I, and the soldiers of the Argent Crusade, wish to thank you for all that you have done. We rest easier knowing that you will fight alongside us in this cursed place.
High Lord Tyrion Fordring saluti.
Courage is our greatest weapon.
Perhaps you've heard the praises for our missing hero. Crusader Bridenbrad was in the broken front, aiding the attack against the Scourge when the undead army came down upon them. The many men of that allied force scattered, but Bridenbrad alone returned and dragged more than a dozen men to safety, one by one through the carnage. Traveler, he has not returned since. He was spotted heading to the far northeast, towards the Silent Vigil. Bring him back to me that I might honor him for his valor.
The end of the Scourge draws near.
Light be with you.
We were neck deep in Scourge and Horde. The screams of the dying covered that field. It was torturous, unrelenting. At some point, my body gave out. I fell, only to be awoken by the Argent Crusade. They pulled me out of the broken front and brought me here. I'm not going to make it. Grant a dying soldier one last wish, Crescent. Our base, the Skybreaker, flies high above Icecrown. It is there that you'll find my commanding officer, High Captain Bartlett. Tell him that I died, a soldier of the Alliance.
Go with honor, friend.
Help you find something? Be careful.
Back. Careful. The plague has gripped me, and I'll not see it spread to you nor anyone else. I know where you've come. They sent you to bring me back, but that cannot happen. I carry the plague of Undeath, traveler, and I'll not share my fate with those near me. No, I shall stay here. My only regret lies in what I may become when death grips me. I do not fear death itself, but I loathe to consider serving the traitor. Arthas, leave me, and see to it that no one else comes looking. You would do me a great disservice if you were to expose anyone to the plague that I carry.
The time of the Argent Crusade
Bridenbrad has
is
contracted
now.
the plague. I cannot imagine a worse fate for one who has his life to the ways of light. Nor can I fathom leaving him to die without lifting a finger to. No, Undeath shall not be his fate. We shall find a way to aid this hero.
Do not lose faith.
There are those of this world that, into power, by the bounds of our mortal frames, powers of restoration, powers of life, and powers of light. And Bridenbrad, this is no ordinary man. His valor and devotion shine through. We can only hope that one of these beings will intervene and bring this hero back from a fate worse than death. Go now and speak to Archdruid Liliandra in the Argent Vanguard. Request passage to Moonglade and seek the aid of Keeper Rimulos.
Find the strength within you.
My vigil is eternal. Good luck.
What we need exists only in the Emerald Dream. Acorns that are infused with a powerful restorative magic. Many places in this sacred glade are closely tied with the dream, and my shrine is among them. I will send you into the dream to recover some of these acorns. Be prepared, though, traveler, for this method of entering the dream is dangerous, and it is very likely you will be beset by nightmares. Recover a few acorns quickly, and then depart from my shrine, or pinch yourself to return to our world.
Until we next meet. How may I aid you? By the wisdom of Cenarius.
It is good to see that you are safe. Have you recovered the acorns?
Do not stray from the path ahead.
Excellent work, young one.
Good luck.
I shall open a portal to take you back to the druid that brought you here. You and your crusader have my well wishes. I hope that this acorn is able to purify your crusader and save him from the wretched fate of the plague. Farewell, Queston.
Do not stray from the path ahead.
Well met, traveler. I knew that you would return, despite my warnings, but I'm pleased that you heeded my desire to not risk anyone else. Why have you come back to me? Tyrion sent you to Remulus. I'm flattered. One does not call favors in with beings of such power idly, no matter how noble or altruistic they might be. You too are kind to have gone to such lengths on my behalf. You have my thanks. Plant the seed. I'm ready. I feel refreshed, renewed, but the plague still grips me. Not to worry. I am still eternally grateful that you went to such lengths for me. A complete stranger. If nothing else, you've bought me a few more precious hours not plaguing the world as a hideous undead. Thank you, traveler. Please extend my thanks to Tyrion as well, and let him know that it has been an honor to serve beside him.
Put your faith in the light, and all
It
is
saddens me to
possible.
hear that it did not work. No reason to fret, though. I have met other beings of good that may still be of aid to us.
Each of us has a role to play.
The Dragon Queen, Alexstrasza, possesses magics over all life. In the past, she has used great fire to incinerate undead and rebirth fresh new life in their place. Perhaps her powers might be able to save our bride and brat as well. Alexstrasza makes her home at Wyrest Temple in Dragonblight. Please go to her and humbly request her aid on my behalf.
Courage is our greatest weapon.
What is it you seek?
Greetings to you, hero. The concern is clear on your face. Please tell me what troubles you.
The balance must be maintained.
In this dark time, I'll not be the one to abandon a champion of the light. We will need something sacred for this too. A hope of saving your bride and brat. A remnant of a devout being that victim to this very same plague. Go now to the sacred soil of the passages outside my ruby dragon shrine, where the battle is joined. As my ruby keepers fly down and set flame to the ground beneath undead feet, you will witness new life grow forth. Among that life are Dahlia's tears. Bring them to me.
The red dragonflight will protect this world. All life is worth saving.
Ah, dear Dahlia, I do miss you so.
Fair skies and strong
With Dahlia's
winds.
tears and ancient magic, I fashioned you some small amount of hope for your great crusader.
Life endures.
You must, young wanderer, that cleansing the body in favor of life anew. Something well within my grasp, the plague of Undeath, without affecting the body, however, is beyond the scope of the powers that if this Bridenbrad, the beacon of light that you in to be, perhaps he will endure such a cleansing and thrive. But I cannot state with confidence that this, the salvation that you take it and go with all of my blessings.
Treasure the gift you have been given.
You have returned yet again, adventurer. Why do you risk yourself so?
The breath of Alexstra, you have gone to the Dragon Queen herself? I'm extremely grateful. I understand the risks of such cleansing, and I am prepared. Proceed, hero.
We shall triumph!
The Scourge Plague is no simple foe to defeat. Alex Drussellar's words suggest that perhaps we can yet our Bridenbrad from the unimaginable fate of the unliving should he, but I will not give him up so easily. There is yet one more path of light I would like to pursue, one more being who might avert this horrible fate.
Do not lose faith.
I appreciate everything that you have done for us, adventurer. I have one last errand for you, one last gleaming hope for a paladin who deserves any salvation that we can extend. Go now to Shotrath and speak to the Naru Adel. He has long been a beacon of light and powerful ally to devout paladins. Impart Bridenbrad's story and seek any aid that he might have to offer. I cannot impress how important it is that you move quickly. I fear our Crusader does not have much more time in this world.
Find the strength within you.
I am pleased that you have come to me, adventurer. I know of Crusader Bridenbrad, and of your travels in hope of saving him. Bridenbrad's valor has sparked remarkable selflessness in you, and this is a miracle unto itself. The light will take care of its own. I will extend my blessing to Bridenbrad, and he shall not endure the corruption of Undeath. I shall return you to Dalaran, and you shall return to him. Know that I remain with you.
As you approach Crusader Bridenbrad, you cannot help but notice that his skin has taken on a pale hue, and his breaths are shallow. It is clear that he has little time left.
You have returned to me, hero. I must admit, it is good to see you again. Your face renews my hope that this land will be free of Arthas's grasp. One day soon. I'm proud to have met you.
Bridenbrad's words trail off, a dim smile on his face. As life seems to slip from him, a gentle ringing fills your ears.
I am indebted to you.
The time of the Argent Crusade?
He has departed, hasn't he? I felt a small bit of light leave the land.
Courage is our greatest weapon.
I am glad you were able to save him from undeath. With Adal's blessing, he will know no evil in his afterlife. We shall take heart in his shining example, and in your selflessness. Thank you for all that you have done.
The end of the Scourge draws near.
Well met.
Captain Bartlett salutes.
He was a damn fine soldier. Damn the Horde, and damn the Scourge.
Or the Alliance.
What? No, we went to such great pains to keep this attack secret. How could the Horde have known? The resources, the men, all lost? Inconceivable. Our plans here in Icecrown hinged upon our taking that gate before the Horde could. We must recover quickly and prepare to mount another offensive. Visit the battlefield and search for any survivors. See if there's anything to be learned from this tragedy. And prepare yourself, traveler, for a war on two fronts.
Be careful.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
I do not have a target.
Can I help you? See you later. You need something?
They taunt us, even as they lie dying here. Please, don't allow their mocking to be the last sounds I hear. Finish me. Deliver me from this torment into the light. Seek out my companions. Offer them the same mercy. Leave nothing for the Scourge to raise. I beg you.
For the Alliance. Greetings.
Need help?
Closer. What can I do for you?
Greetings. I'm out of range.
Hey there.
can I do for you? Go with honor, friend.
So, it was a rout. A total loss. This shall not be forgotten. Mark my words, hero. The Horde shall pay for this. There will be no mercy.
For the Alliance. Light bless you.
That was a difficult thing you did, hero, but it was the right thing. Don't allow the memory of your actions to haunt you. Harness that sorrow and pain you feel. Direct it at those who caused it. The Horde must pay.
Be careful. Go with honor, friend.
It is as I told you. They were not merely idle words spoken in a fit of anger. Time and again, the Horde have demonstrated their disdain for everything we hold, dear and holy. They must pay with their lives for their transgressions against the light. All of them. Just imagine a world free of their stain, traveler. Envision the joy our children will know. Think of the reverence your descendants will have for your memory, knowing they owe their happiness to you. Now go, and make that vision a reality.
Light bless you. For the Alliance. Be careful. Go with honor, friend.
Chief Engineer Boltwrench has proven invaluable in his service aboard the Stormbreaker. Were it not for his ingenuity, we'd be sprinkled across half of the glacier several times over by now. The thing is, he feels he must share his every minuscule invention or discovery, most of which I don't even understand. My focus must be squarely on our enemies right now. I cannot afford any distractions. Please visit him in my stead, adventurer, and if you can, assist him. You'll find him below decks.
For the Alliance.
Would you like to purchase something? Daylight's burning.
Cappy sent you in his place, did he? Very well, hero. Roll up those sleeves. Time to get to work.
You have a great day now.
I get it. Cappy's too busy to see it for himself. He's lost. See, I've managed to acquire a certain shipment of solution from the enemy. And as much as I hate tinkering with inferior goblin technology, I'm inclined to make an exception here. Take this sample. I'll lead you to a few field tests, just to its usefulness, while I to do a little reverse engineering to the creation process. Go to the front and gather the materials to make a decoy. Then use the oil.
Be seeing you. Off and away.
I must get closer. I need to target something first. Require a target. target something first. Too far away. Do not have a target. I must get closer.
Making a special purchase? Right.
Good news! I've managed to reproduce the solution. Hardly an accomplishment, of course. Doubt I live to see the day those Neanderthal goblins cook up something a gnome can't recreate in his sleep.
You have a great day now. Right.
I need you down in Uberheim. That big frost-frickled town in the middle of Icecrown. Brazzle Geargrinder is down there on the south side of town, representing the Valiant's expedition in a competition against the Horde scum. It's her jump out versus theirs in a King of the Mountain contest. Don't let us down, adventurer. Gnomish engineering pride is on the line. Besides, all the boys here in the hole are counting on you. That, and we've got money riding on it, that you can kick those idiots in the pants.
Daylight's burning. Off and away. Can I help you? Be seeing you.
Hey! Very good.
Did the chief send you down from the Skybreaker? Isn't that thing sweet?
Off and away.
You've just got to get my jump bot to the tippy top of the mountain to the northwest, here at Gameheim Pronto. Traveler, that dastardly, no good blast Thunderbomb is working on his own bot, and I'm afraid he almost has it completed. We're in a race to see who's gonna be king of the mountain. Once you, up there, plant our battle standard in the pile of bones, and show everyone that the Alliance, and my engineering skills, the best.
You have a great day now.
I am out of range. Too far away.
My, you're a tall one. Very well, then.
You did it. You did it.
Frazzle jumps and gives you a big hug.
Oh, you're just my favorite hero ever. You think you could come back again tomorrow?
Be seeing you.
What? We are done here.
It was wise of Captain Bartlett to send you, while he, over your conflict with the Horde. Someone must remain exclusively focused on the real mission here, the march on Icecrown Citadel. Who better to direct your efforts than a former servant of the Lich King?
Another time.
As someone of your experience must surely. There's no better way to oneself with their enemy than by confronting them in combat, while you no doubt lust for the glory of taking Icecrown Citadel. That cannot happen without taking each of the Lich King's gates first. For now you must focus your efforts on the first of these. Return to the broken front. Engage the enemy in battle. Search for a weakness we might exploit, and return to me with a detailed report.
Tomorrow is another day. We will ravage this
The
land.
Knights of the Ebon Blade want to take the Scourge base known as the Shadow Vault to the northwest. I have a contact in their group who has asked for help. What? The first step is to blind the Lich King. He's using a device known as the Ocular to watch the area, which floats above the vault's spires. Our dwarves have created something for you to use against it. After the eye has been destroyed, find Baron Sliver on the vault grounds. He's pretending to still be under the Lich King's will.
Leave me be.
I must get closer. Target. I am out of range. Team closer.
Really, hero? Nothing notable to report?
Thessarian notices the abomination remains splattered across your clothes and smiles.
I beg to differ.
Suffer well. Leave me be.
Abominations. They can be a very capable enemy. I've seen them turn the tide of battle more than once. What few realize is that they can also be very capable friends. They are not deep thinkers. If you know the secrets of their creation, you can issue them basic orders that they will not question. Fortunately for you, I know these secrets. This kit will reanimate the remains of the abominations you defeat. Take it, and learn to use them against the Scourge on the Death Gate.
We are done here. We will ravage this land.
Now, it's going to be crucial to defeat the Scourge on the ground. We mustn't neglect the gate itself. The flesh giants on the ramparts are capable of hurling massive boulders and chunks of ice, inflicting devastating damage to enemy infantry below. Muster a force and defeat these giants. We need to know just what we're up against in terms of their strength. Oh, and bring me their spines. If memory serves, there's a little trick I can share with you.
Suffer well.
I am out of range. I must get closer. Too far away. I must get closer. I am out of range. I do not have a target. Target. I am out of range. Too far away. Target something first. I require a target. I do not have a target. Must get closer. I'm out of range. I need to target something first. Require a target. I must get closer. Too far away. I need to target something first. Target. I am out of range. Too far away. Target.
You need something. Tomorrow is another day.
You see, hero, ingenuity can sometimes even the odds against a seemingly overwhelming enemy.
Another time. Suffer well.
Any success against the Giants, Wanderer?
Leave me be.
Excellent. These look to be usable samples. Time again to use the enemy's strength against them.
Thessarian takes the pustulant spines and drains their fluid into a flask.
A little-known quality of the flesh giants. Their spinal fluid interacts with the plague in a very interesting way, turning it into a corrosive acid. From the towering ramparts, acid may not be a welcome sight to the troops below, but at least the victims won't rise up and add to the enemy's numbers. Pour the contents of this flask into one of the plague cauldrons in the western chamber of the Death Gate.
We are done here. Another time.
Reports of a powerful zombie at the Death Gate have reached my ears. Adventurer, we cannot allow a potential threat such as this to go unchallenged. Any information you are able to glean from engaging it will be better than what we know now. Go to the western chamber of the gate and find this creature. Fight him and find a weakness we might exploit.
Tomorrow is another day.
Progress is being made. We have a promising array of tactics that should gain us control of the Death Gate. There will doubtlessly be many casualties, but in the end, we should be able to prevail. Any interference from those Horde you insist on contending with it. At any rate, our next focus will be the Gate of Desolation. Fly down and become familiar with it, and with the enemies posted there. When you return, I will have your missions prepared.
We will ravage this land.
Too far away. I am out of range. I require a target. I cannot use that item yet. too far away. I'm out of range.
You have done well, hero. When our armies arrive to march on the Citadel, we will have a solid plan in place for taking the Death Gate.
We are done here. Another time.
Well done, hero. Perhaps with some investigation we can discover how they're bringing such a creature into existence.
Tomorrow is another day.
Well and good, hero. Now that you've seen firsthand what we're up against, it's time to get to work.
Suffer well. We are done here.
The cult of the damned hold, the gate of desolation, eh? No surprise there. Time to have a little fun. At the southern end of the gate, you mentioned there were new cultists being trained. They're almost certain to be holding a special item given to all initiates. An orb of illusion. These artifacts are used to disguise a cult member, allowing them to gain safe passage, infiltrate, or simply blend in with an enemy. Kill the fools until you find one, adventurer, then use it on a subjugator.
Leave me be.
Based on your report and my knowledge of the cult, they have an overseer managing the operation of each encampment on the gate. While taking their leaders down will only be a temporary setback, it will at least slow them down and keep them off balance. And that, Wanderer, is a worthy enough goal for now. Seek out these overseers and return to me when they have been dispatched.
Tomorrow is another day.
I smell their cauldrons from here, but that's not plague they're cooking. Pledges to the cult are forced to drink a concoction that steals their will and enslaves them forever to the Lich King. Some say the potion, the twisted soul of a being who was, before being mercilessly slaughtered, but I've never been able to reproduce it. Fill this flask with a sample from each of the 3 cauldrons in the northwest region of the gate, and bring it to Chief Engineer Boltwrench.
Suffer well.
Must get closer. I do not have a target. I am out of range. I must get closer. I am out of range. Closer. Too far away. A target. It is not ready yet. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. Too far away. I must get closer.
An effective tool, given the circumstances, wouldn't you say? That one never gets old.
We will ravage this land.
Well done, hero. But don't break your arm patting yourself on the back. They'll have those overseers replaced in no time.
Another time. We will ravage this land.
Alright, friend. Time to plant a bug. Relax. It's not a bug exactly, but it'll serve our purposes. In the northern portion of Uldur Thar, the cult's void summoners enslave demonic minions. Use this rod to siphon the dark matter from the corpses of these enslaved minions, and then use their summoning crystal to bring our little spy into being. Until it is discovered, the messenger will serve as our eyes and ears, discreetly observing the actions of our enemy.
Tomorrow is another day.
The cult of the damned are notorious for concocting grandiose plans that in the end rarely succeed, but something feels different this time. Perhaps it's the proximity to the Lich King that has their fervor heightened. Whatever it is, they appear to be more confident than ever. We must know what feeds this bravado and then find a way to strip them of it. I believe the key lies with their researchers. Find out what they're up to, and report back to me with the details.
Leave me be.
Pleased to meet you. Right.
What do you got there, Wanderer?
You have a great day now.
Bodwrench pours the contents of the flask into his tetrahydroparticle analyzer.
What we have here is a simple failure to conglomerate.
Be seeing you.
This should do the trick. Those twisted hooligans are looking for souls to put in their crazy juice. Then I say, we help them out a bit. Take a swig of this. Don't worry, I've diluted it plenty. I'm almost positive that its only effect will be to detect any cultist's essence once you've defeated them, when you've collected a bunch of them. Throw the writhing mass of twisted souls into any of their cauldron. Let's see how they like a taste of their own medicine.
Off and away. Daylight's burning.
I cannot use that item yet. I am out of balance. Target something first. Get closer. Too far away. I do not have a target. I am out of range. I require a target. I must get closer. I am out of range. Target something first. I must get closer. That item is still recharging. Too far away. Not have a target. I require a target. It is not ready yet. I am out of range. I need to target something first. Too far away. Must get closer. Too far away.
You have done well, hero. The messenger has already turned up some valuable information.
Suffer well. We will ravage this
Can
land.
you determine what their researchers are up to, Wanderer?
We are done here.
This is alarming indeed.
Leave me be.
These fools have actually stumbled upon something that could pose a serious threat to our plans. The leader of this particular sect, Alumeth, has ritualistically sacrificed himself, and now his underlings are channeling power to his soul. If he's allowed to rest, their efforts will soon transform him into a mighty adversary. Combine his heart, skull, scepter and robes from around their chamber, and use his remains on the crystal there. Hurry, Wanderer. Destroy him before he becomes any more powerful.
Suffer well. Tomorrow is another day.
When our forces begin to move beyond Uldar, they will be vulnerable to attack from the Iron Wall rampart and the broad glacier below. We have neither the time nor the materials to fortifications, but we can put up some barricades too. Our men from fire and break up scourge charges. Take this barricade kit to the Valley of Fallen Heroes on the west side of Uldar. Locate the markers I've placed there and use this kit to construct your barricades there.
Another time.
Greetings! Off and away!
That'll teach us.
Right. You have a great day now.
I am out of range. I must get closer. I cannot use that item yet. I am out of range. Too far away. I must get closer. Far away. Must get closer. Too far away. must get closer. I require a target. I'm out of range. I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
Alumith has suffered a sound defeat, but I sense that his spirit still lingers.
We will ravage this land.
Thessarian nods.
Good. It's not much protection, but it's better than nothing. That gate is still the perfect choke point if the Scourge commanders know what they're doing. We must gain control of as much of the surrounding area as possible.
Leave me be. We are done here.
The Iron Wall rampart overlooks the Valley of Fallen Heroes west of Aldertha. The rampart dominates the fields below, on all sides. We will not be able to advance if the rampart cannot be taken. But it is held by Grimcore the Wicked and his cult of the Damned Disciples. If you can weaken Grimcore, our forces will know what to expect as we advance. Take this Rune of Distortion. Unleashing its power near Grimcore's orb at the end of the rampart should be enough to get the Necromancer's attention.
Tomorrow is another day.
In the Valley of Fallen Heroes and Icecrown Glacier, to the west of Alderthar, the Scourge seeks to use the Fallen against us. Scourge lieutenants have woken the Valley's dead and imbued them with fearsome strength and fervor. The banners carried by the Scourge leaders in the Glacier area are the source of these powers. Kill the banner bearers, and you will weaken the converted heroes they lead. It falls to you to rid us of this obstacle, and test the resistance before the main body can advance.
Another time.
Not have a target. I am out of range. Too far away. I need to target something first. I must get closer. Out of range. Too far away. I am out of range. I must get closer. I am out of range. Too far away. I require a target.
So Grimcore has fallen by your hand. Excellent work. With him out of the way, our chances of taking and holding the rampart during the assault are greatly improved.
We are done here. Another time.
You have removed the Scourge banner bearers and their minions? Good. Our preparations must continue.
We will ravage this land.
The conflagration, the ground before Corprithar, south of the Iron Wall Rampart, is where the Lich King's elite soldiers have up to. The Citadel, led by a contingent of Death Knights, a legion of skeletal Reavers bars the way. I fear that even when these Reavers fall, the Scourge will simply reconstitute them and send them back at us. I've come up with a plan to stop this, but I have no way of knowing if it will work. Take this solution and use it to dissolve the remains of the Reavers.
Suffer well. Leave me be.
I must get closer. I am out of range. That item is still recharging. I must get closer. Too far away. I cannot use that item yet. I am out of range. I must get closer. Target something first. It is not ready yet.
Thessarian listens as you describe your successful tests.
So the acid worked? Good. We'll need it when the army goes up against the Reavers in force.
Ravage this land!
Corporetha, called the Horror Gate. It is the last barrier between us and the Icecrown Citadel. It waits to the south of the Iron Wall rampart, beyond the glacier and the conflagration. By the time our troops reach it, they will be exhausted and worse. We must weaken its defenses, or our army's strength will break upon its walls. Its battlements are manned by some of the Lich King's fiercest and most zealous servants. Do all you can to destroy these guardians, and hope it is enough.
Another time. Tomorrow is another day.
Atop the battlements of Corporetha, the Lich King's minions have erected 3 crystals, the shards of horror, despair, and suffering. Should our men reach the walls of Corporetha, he will unleash these weapons on our army. In full effect, the crystals will afflict the minds of our men with paralyzing pain and fear. Then, the Scourge will be able to slaughter them at will. Find these shards, Destroy them, and bring me their broken remains. We cannot allow the Lich King to deploy these weapons.
Leave me be.
Too far away. I must get closer. Too far away. I am out of range. I require a target. I must get closer now. I do not have a target.
Shattered the Lich King's new weapons?
Another time.
Thasarian takes the crystal shards from you and speaks in a quiet voice.
I remember these. Lesser men would easily crumble beneath their assault. You have done well in removing their threat.
Tomorrow is another day. We will ravage this land.
I hope your success at Corporetha will prove an omen of the battle ahead. The Lich King cannot sit idly by as we march to the very gates of his stronghold.
We are done here. Leave me be.
I am out of range. That item is still recharging. It is not ready yet. I cannot use that item yet. I must get closer. That item is still recharging. Too far away. It is not ready yet. That item is still recharging. I cannot use that item yet. That item is still recharging. It is not ready yet.
Yes.
Perhaps now we can really get something done. Don't be fooled though, the Lich King can still see through his Scourge minions. That's why you're here.
There's work to be done.
When in say, employee of the Lich King, we would often use a device. As a sovereign rod too. Some of the more intelligent Scourge in line. I require that you assist me in the construction of a new one. Luckily for you, all of the necessary components are at hand. A cultist rod, an abomination, a Geist rope, and a handful of Scourge essences. This should not be difficult, adventurer.
Enough talking.
I am out of range. Too far away. Must get
Speak quickly.
When you've to acquire that which I have of you, I will fashion the device, with a few modifications for our purposes, and we'll be on with our business.
At last.
Quickly, hand them to me and stay out of sight. The rod, the hook, and the rope are all very self-evident in their usage when combined. I just need to infuse the result with the essences, and we'll be ready to proceed. It's all very mundane in its composition, but extraordinary in its application.
There's work to be done.
Vila Lady Knightswood and the Leaper would make excellent weapons in the fight against the Lich King if they can be broken from his will. That is what the Sovereign Rod is for. You'll find them on the ledges to the east and west of the vault, as well as on the mid-tier of the vault above us. The rod is to be used upon the corpses of the three. Fly now. We will have them as our own.
At last.
I cannot use that item yet.
What is it?
We will put those three to good use once we finally take the vault. Speaking of which...
Enough talking.
Death Knights, such as General Lightsman, are held on too tight of a leash to be able to be turned from the Lich King's will, except under the most extraordinary circumstances. The General keeps himself within the vault, overseeing the creation of new weapons. Disturb one of his weapon racks at the Northern Forge, and I assure you, he will come. I'll send Vile, Lady Knightswood, and the Leaper in to help you. If we are to finally own the Shadow Vault, General Lightsbane must fall.
There's work to be done.
General Lightsbane and his forces are defeated. The Shadow Vault is taken.
Tomorrow is another day.
It sounds like you did extremely well, and you secured 3 very important allies for the Knights of the Ebon Blade in the process.
Tassarian gazes out over the horizon.
You should head back. By now, Baron Sliver and the other Death Knights will be fighting tooth and nail too. The Shadow vaults against the might of the Scourge. I'm sure they'll need your help.
Ravage this land!
Yes. Enough talking.
Good of you to return. As you can see, we have our hands full here.
At last.
We need you focused, adventurer. We're barely holding the Shadow Vault as it is. As you can see, we've greatly angered the Lich King.
The Baron chuckles.
I need you to speak with Duke Lancrol. He's in charge here now. You'll find him inside the vault building proper. Where are you? I would not keep him waiting.
Enough talking.
The Scourge has a large facility called the Fleshworks, dedicated to producing abominations and flesh giants. If we can shut it down, we can deprive the Lich King of a large component of his armies. I've sent Dark Rider Ali to the area. She has a small base, Blackwatch, on a ridge overlooking the Fleshworks and to the west of Court Bretha. I'm told the Argent Crusade is sending someone to coordinate their efforts there, but the Dark Rider will know what to do. Find and assist her.
At last.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you, hero. We owe you a great deal, but we're not done with you yet. There is a Vrickle city just over the mountains to the west, a place called Jotunheim. The Vrickle there are in a constant state of challenge to ascend. The winners go to Weimerheim to serve as the Lich King's elite warrior caste, the Weimajar, and the losers are reduced to Scourged Vargul. You are going to be my instrument to see to it that more Vargul than Ymirjar emerge.
Suffer well.
The first step we're going to take is at a place in Jotunheim called the Savage Ledge. It's just over the mountains to the west. On the ledge, the Vrykul warriors are always sparring, being instructed in the finer arts of battle by their Thane's men. I want you to take this flag and issue a challenge to a number of them. Let's demoralize them with the mere skills of a wanderer, shall we?
The Duke grins, his rotting teeth flashing in the dim light of the vault.
There's work to be done. Made it for armor.
The Leaper clears his throat.
Sorry about that. It can sometimes be hard to understand what I'm saying. You know how it is. I wanted to make sure that if you yourself at the Savage Ledge, over the mountains to the west, that you sure to eliminate the competition there. Specifically, I'd like you to duels and humiliate Secret Iceborne, Ephron the Faithful, Onutsun, and Tinky Wet Whistle in front of Vaikul.
Too far away. something first. I am out of range.
Interesting.
That was important. Adventurer. By driving them off, you're keeping them from interfering with whatever we need you to do over there. You remember Lady Knightswood, don't you? She certainly remembers you. She's the forlorn and very angry banshee that you saved. When you also broke Vile and myself out from under the Lich King's dominion, the lady has gone into Jotunheim and possessed their bone witch. She intends to wreak havoc upon the Vrykul from within. She has asked that you seek her out. You'll find her in the cave on the south side of Mjolnir village, to the southwest within Jotunheim.
We press on.
Already I'm hearing reports of the prowess you displayed on the Savage Ledge. Excellent, hero. Excellent. And now I think it's time to issue a decree to the Thane of those Vrakel that you so easily defeated.
We are done here.
Thane Afrang the Mighty sits within his hall, overlooking the Savage Ledge. I've studied him. The Thane is a patient Vrakel, with a head for strategy and warfare. He's also shown a penchant for biding his time and not wanting to overplay his hand in the ongoing battle. I need him dead. I've written a decree. Stand before the Thane and read it aloud.
The Duke arches his eyebrow in amusement.
It should unnerve him at the least.
Leave me be.
Too far away. Range. We must get closer.
Adventurer, the key to my travels is hanging around the neck of Instructor Rogar outside. Perhaps you could retrieve it by separating his head from his shoulders.
Leave me be.
Target something first. Too far away.
Speak your piece.
Do you have it?
Another time.
Thank you, hero. Just hand me the key. I'll take care of it myself.
We will have...
The most important thing that you can do right now is to return to the Shadow Vault and let Baron Sliver know that I've failed. You see, I wasn't the only one captured by these Vrakel devils. My entire contingent of Death Knights was also taken. I should have seen the trap before it was sprung, but there's no use crying over spilled milk now, is there? Go on before you get captured too. I'll see you back at the vault.
What is it?
What? We can ill afford to lose one Death Knight, let alone an entire contingent.
There's work to be done.
I just saw that incompetent fool, Valen the Flayed, sneak into the vault building. Go see to it that he rectifies his mistake and returns my Death Knights to me.
At last.
We must attack the Vrekel of Jotunheim.
You need something? We will have our revenge.
Duke Lancra nods his approval at your report of success.
We face a foe that dwarfs us, not only in stature, but also numerically. If we are to win the battle for Icecrown, we must outthink them. With Uthrang dead, that gives us an advantage in Jotunheim. Let us see if we can capitalize on it.
Ashes to ashes.
Let us see if we can further weaken the resolve of the Vrekel, Traveler. Each day I wish you to travel to Jotunheim and put their banners to the torch. It may seem a trivial thing, but to see their ancestral home on a daily basis will demoralize them more than any physical punishment you can. At least, it can't hurt.
Tomorrow is another day. You need something?
I think I can guess why you're here, hero.
We are done here.
Now that I'm back, I'm certain that the Baron will want me to recover my men. I can see that we're barely hanging on here. The Lich King's forces are about to break through, and we won't be able to hold without my captured Death Knights. Can you assist me once more, Traveler? Go back to Jotunheim and let them out of those cages. Break the damn locks, I don't care what you have to do. The Vrekel likely have the keys. Just get my men free.
Suffer well. Speak quickly.
We must attack the Vrekel of Jotunheim on many levels. Brute force, of course, is good, but I prefer a more cerebral approach. I want you to demoralize them. My men here have forged a number of banners for you. I would like for you to take and plant them near the corpses of fallen Vrekel. Let the banners serve as a constant reminder to them that they face a more immediate threat than the wrath of the Lich King.
Enough talking.
Dame Vrykos at the Jotunheim needs to be crushed. Adventurer, crush Dame's good.
You came. Already I have heard of your activities on the Savage Ledge. This is good. I am glad that you seem willing to help with undermining the Vrekel here at Jotunheim. You and I are going to have a great deal of fun with them. One of the benefits of possessing this creature is that I have access to all of her powers. As a bone witch and rune reader, she has the power to throw the bones and determine one's fate.
The Bone Witch smirks.
Lucky for you and I that I have it within my power to influence those readings. Bring me the bones of the Vrikul that you kill here in Jotunheim, and I will toss them to allow you to determine your own fate. I find it remarkable that these beings ever held sway over the world when they utilized such primitive magic. And now we shall see what the future holds for you.
The Bone Witch casts the bones upon the rug in front of her.
Choose your fate, traveler. Deep in the bowels of the Underhalls, to the northeast, a mad scientist known as Dr. Terrible is up to something befitting his name. Doctor has been given dispensation by the Lich King Tol. Experiments upon the Vargul, the Vrikul, who in battle and are found unworthy and then turned into Scourge. We must put an end to his work, but my auguries have been unable to find him. He does, however, have an assistant beat the information out of his apprentice and then dispose of the body.
Too far away. I require a target. Target. I am out of range. I need to target something first. Too far away. That item is still recharging.
Make it quick.
I am out of range.
I be listening for now.
I require a target.
Pick your pace!
We press on.
Too far away. I do not have a target.
Make it quick, man.
Let's get closer. Target.
What?
Too far away.
adventurer is my bestest little question. We like fire. I like proto-drakes.
The abomination claps its hands excitedly.
Little adventurer, go to Jotunheim and steal a proto-drake in Yondar village. Make proto-drake. Make pretty fires on Jotunheim buildings.
What is it?
Well done, hero. Let them see the desecrated corpses of their fallen comrades and think twice about striking at us. If you come back tomorrow, I will make certain to have more banners prepared for you.
There's work to be done.
Thank you, hero. With the Death Knights that you freed, we'll be able to hold the line. For now.
There's work to be done.
I will listen. For now.
The Duke looks at you a moment and nods.
You're inflicting horrible mental trauma on the Jotunheim Vrykul. This is where they were first reawakened. It is a place of significant importance to them, second only to Wimiheim. You must keep up the pressure there while I hold the vault from the assault of the Lich King.
There's work to be done.
Speak quickly.
Some would say that our most critical mission lies not with the Lich King, but with the utter destruction of the Scarlet Onslaught. I would say that is foolish, but who am I to judge? Death's Rise is far to the southwest, overlooking the sea along the cliff wall. There you will find Lord Commander Arate, personally overseeing the Onslaught's destruction himself.
The Baron clears his throat.
Do see to it that you report to him with all due haste. He asked for you personally.
At last.
I cannot defend. I am out of range. I must be closer. I am out of range. Too far away. I must get closer. Too far away. Sorry if my tattoos look a little dim. I forgot to charge my battery last night. I must get closer. I need to target something first. I am out of range. Not the target. Too far away. I need to target something first.
Adventurer is best Pronto Trade Stealer. You come back tomorrow, and we make more fire.
You discovered and put an end to the Doctor's machinations.
The Banshee-controlled witch smiles and places a large hand gently upon your shoulder.
That's a fine poke in the eye for the Lich King, but I think we can do better. The water lock outside my cave is teeming with elementals that the Vrykul Magi have yet to tame. I am going to teach you a trick for possessing these creatures for a short time, and you will use them to wreak havoc upon Jotunheim.
The Banshee-infested Vrykul draws magic in the air and touches a large finger to your forehead.
Go now and open the gate to the lock. A water terror will rush out, and you will possess it to destroy our enemies. Very interesting. It sounds to me that you handled that perfectly. I'm surprised that the Doctor was using a Vargul as an assistant given what he was working on. have never seen such terror in the eyes of Wrathgate. They think themselves masters of their world. You and I are going to prove them wrong. Very wrong. We must use the Lich King's tools against him. If we are to decide our next step, over the mountain to the southwest lies Kulgalar Keep. Within it reside the oracles of Jotunheim, who receive orders from their master and scry upon others through the eye of the Lich King. It is the eye that you must fight your way to. While it cannot be to pierce the veil within Icecrown Citadel, you should be able to use it to discern something of value, so that we will how best to.
I must get closer. I do not have a target.
Perfect. It's true that Iskaldr is rumored to have been the finest Vrykul warrior ever to live, and Vadmadra herself is going to come here to judge him. We must move quickly if we are to get to this ancient hero before they do. Quickly, adventurer. Head southwest to the halls of the ancestors. Within you will find slumbering Njorden. Wake them until you find Iskaldr. When you do, use this amulet upon him and bring him back to me. Now, go. There is no time to waste.
first. I require a target.
He's a fine specimen and will serve us well. Now, we have to make sure to use him properly to trap Vardmadra. Atop the tallest peak to the southwest, overlooking Jotunheim, is Battlescar Spire. It is a place of reverence for the Vrikul, second only to Valhalla's in terms of where they prefer to do honorable combat. We shall visit not so honorable combat upon it. Gather your companions and fly to the spire. When you are ready, light the signal fire and I will appear within the body of Iskol. We will fight. You will win. And Vardmadra is sure to come to witness the battle. Put Vardmadra aside for the moment. She's someplace safe until we can enact our final revenge. The time has come, adventurer. You and your friends must challenge the Lord of Balagard Fortress, the Master of Jotunheim, Overthane Balagard, at the fortress, which is on the southwestern edge of Jotunheim. You will find a horn. Blow into it. Allow your challenge to resound throughout the Steadfast. Balagard will have no choice but to face you. And excuse me, Vardmadra will be there to adjudicate the challenge.
The Banshee-possessed Vrikul lets out a bellowing cackle.
He's on his way.
You dare to challenge me? You haven't earned the right!
Wrong, Balagard. You will accept this challenge.
Vardmadra? Did the Lich King send you personally? Very well. I will dispatch these creatures. It is only an inconvenience. Prepare to die! Feel the chill of Icecrown!
I am out of range. Too far away. I am out of range.
Stop! Kneel, you fools! It's the Lich King!
Honor God, stay where you are. Bard Madra, I'd wondered where you disappeared to. How is Iskaldare?
My lord.
I see through your disguise, Lady Knightswood. You think that you can fool me? You may continue your combat over Thanes.
My lord!
But nothing! Finish them! Do not fail me, Belagard!
Die, dog!
Bested one of my finest, but your efforts are for naught. The frozen heart of Icecrown awaits.
Words cannot describe what I'm feeling at the moment. Adventurer, my revenge is complete. And there is naught else for me to do. If only I could be there when the Lich King is finally taken down. Don't fool yourself though. Jotunheim is far from dealt with. I will remain in possession of this witch until such time as the Vrykul are no longer a threat. Look around. There are many items of value in this cave. Take your pick. I see and hear many things, adventurer. And something very important has. Since your defeat of Overthane Belagard, you are wanted for battle in Valhallas. You will find the battle pit to the north. Go now with your friends and speak with Gervif the Valkyr. The challenges that she will offer you within Valhallas are sure to require their help. Good luck. You have bested our finest warriors. Your hero is renowned. Perhaps you think that this concerns me. It does not. If they can fall to you, then they are not worthy, and should be nothing but lowly Vargul. But perhaps I can give you and your friends different sport. Valhallas is also a place for combat of all types, with many different kinds of foes. Speak to me again when you and your friends are ready to proceed. We shall see if you are truly worthy. If you believe yourself ready to begin, then just the match for you to cut your teeth on. Another group of outsiders thought themselves prepared for the rigors of Valhallas. They had much hubris, but in the end, they fell like all of the others. If you, yourself so, the skill and experience too, here amongst such storied warriors, then please accept the challenge.
Too far away. I am out of range.
The Vrickle Death Knight spits on the ground at your feet.
You all think that you have what it takes to fight here. You are nothing before the might of the Vrickle and the Scourge. Still, you did manage to defeat 6 incompetent corpses, so you must have some skill in you. Not likely enough for the next challenge, though.
We will ravage this land.
A variety of beings travel the world to prove themselves within Valhallas. Some even come from under the world. Taariq the Dark Master is one such. Hailing from deep within the ground, where insanity reigns, Taariq has asked for someone exotic to face in the ring. You will do dare you face this Nerubian nightmare questant?
I must get closer. I require a target.
What? Suffer well.
You want me to be impressed by the fact that you and your friends were able to bring down a lone Nerubian priest? Get out of my sight before I summon my ghouls upon you.
An old foe of yours has returned. Sigrid Iceborn, perhaps you remember besting her in a duel upon the Savage Ledge? No matter. She certainly remembers you. She's insisting upon a chance to prove herself once more. Personally, I think it's more a chance for revenge. But that too can be useful in this place. I leave it up to you, adventurer. Will you face Sigrid Iceborn once more?
I am out of range.
Speak your piece.
The defeat of one of the Hildnir is mildly impressive, but you did have the help of your friends. You're lucky that our Drake didn't get involved.
There's work to be done.
You've been successful up to this point, adventurer. But what you must face to battle within Valhallas is a gigantic horror beyond imagining. I must warn you to turn away now. Carnage is a mountain of flesh constructed by the Lich King's most fiendish minds. I do not see how you and your friends will defeat it. However, the choice is yours.
beginning to respect your prowess in the ring. Now I really don't like you. I would much rather have preferred to see you and your friends stuck to the bottom of that flesh giant's foot.
We are done.
Your skills have not gone unnoticed by the Vrykolo of Jotunheim, adventurer. Thane Bannerhog has taken a personal interest in you, and has insisted that he be your next match. If you thought Carnage was bad, then you might want to go home now. Thane Bannerhog's nickname is the Deathblow. I think you can guess how he earned it. Do you accept the Thane's challenge?
I will listen, for now.
I don't know what trickery that you to bring down the Thane. I couldn't it from this angle. But I can assure you that you will not. Your next match. Yes, I know who it is. Run, little hero. Flee to the far corners of the world. Or stay and die. It matters little to me.
Ashes.
I'm afraid that your success is going to be your undoing, adventurer.
If the Valkyr could turn more white, she would.
Word of your success in Valhallas has reached deep into Icecrown Citadel, stirring one whom you have no desire to meet. Prince Sandoval himself is on his way. At this very moment, Jana warned you that you should run, and I cannot disagree. What will you do? He's on his way. Will you face the Blood Prince in final battle?
Something.
Your defeat of Prince Sandoval sickens me. An unwashed peasant, such as yourself, should have willingly given over their life, simply for the chance to meet him and kneel at his feet. You've earned your damned reward. Be quick about your choosing.
Tomorrow is another